Eala opens 2026 season with grit-filled singles win at WASB Classic. Filipino tennis star Eala opened her 2026 season with a hard-fought singles victory at the WASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, showing composure, resilience, and a growing connection with Filipino fans overseas. Eala defeated Croatia's Dana Vekic 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 in the first round of the WTA 250 tournament on Tuesday night. The ASB Classic match report by David Long stated that, although the match was played inside a tennis arena, the atmosphere felt more akin to that of a football stadium, as hundreds of Filipino supporters filled the stands and cheered her on throughout the contest. The crowd, largely made up of members of Auckland's Filipino community, played a visible role in the match's intensity. Their energy remained strong through the 2-hour and 40-minute battle, which was among the most competitive matches of the tournament so far. "It's so amazing just to have all these people show up," Eala said after the match. "It definitely adds to the tension, the atmosphere, and obviously the emotions after the match. So I'm grateful that they took time out of their day to watch and support." After losing the opening set, Eala stayed steady and found ways to perform in crucial moments as the match grew tighter. The deciding set brought late drama, but she maintained pressure and earned the points she needed to secure the win. "It was a very close match, and thankfully, I was able to steal a couple points and perform well in certain difficult moments," she said. "But it didn't go my way in the first set. So I think that just shows how tough it was out there." The crowd erupted when Eala sealed the victory, a reaction that reflected her rising profile on the international tour. For the 20-year-old Filipina, the support continues to be both motivating and humbling. "Every time, it just amazes me, and I enjoy so much," Eala said. "I'm so grateful because they really show up and they really support." Eala's singles win came just a day after a memorable doubles victory that she described as a highlight of my career. Teaming up with Iva Jovic, she defeated former world number 1's Venus Williams and Alina Svitolina in the first round of the doubles event, adding to the momentum of her opening week in Auckland. That sense of connection carried over into her singles match, as Eala once again felt the presence of Filipino fans far from home. "If there's one thing I learned in 2025, it's that home is the people and not the place," she said during her post-match interview, forming a heart sign with her hands. The ASB Classic is a key warm-up event on the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) tour ahead of the Australian Open. Eala entered the tournament as one of the seeded players, reflecting her steady rise in the global rankings following a breakthrough 2025 season. Her win in Auckland marks an encouraging start to the year as she continues to build momentum against experienced players on the international circuit. For Filipino sports fans, Eala's performance highlights the growing presence of Philippine athletes in elite global competitions. This first highlight clip captures how Eala stayed composed as the match tightened, drawing energy from the crowd to stay competitive. Watch key moments from Eala's comeback as she applied pressure in crucial points to secure her opening singles win. Read more uplifting stories about Filipinos making waves around the world at goodnewspilipinas.com. Grit, heart, and the dawn of a new season. Eala's inspiring win at the 2026 WASB Classic *. A new year dawned on the WTA Tour with a crisp summer breeze sweeping across Auckland, New Zealand, and with it came a wave of anticipation for the ASB Classic, the traditional curtain raiser that ushers in the hardcourt season leading up to the Australian Open. Among the names on the singles draw was one that has become a beacon of pride and possibility for Filipino sports fans everywhere: Eala, the 20-year-old rising star from the Philippines. For Eala, the 2026 season didn't start with grandeur or guaranteed glory. It began, simply, with a resolve to fight, to grow, and to compete with everything she had. And that resolve would be put to one of its first major tests against Croatia's Dana Vekic in the opening round of the ASB Classic. Facing adversity, the first set. From the start, it was clear that this match wouldn't be a rote victory. Eala exploded out of the gate, racing to a 3-0 lead in the first set, showcasing the aggressive baseline play that has become a trademark of her game, penetrating forehands, crisp serves, and an instinctive sense of court positioning. Yet in the ebb and flow of tennis, momentum is never assured. Vekic, a seasoned campaigner and Olympic silver medalist, responded with precision, tightening her game and gradually eroding the early advantage. In a stunning reversal, the Croatian reeled off 6 of the next 7 games to steal the first set 6-4 from Eala's grasp, a humbling setback in the high-stakes, high-pressure opening of a season where confidence can be fragile. The Manila Journal +1. Resetting and reclaiming the next 2 sets. Rather than wilt under disappointment, Eala's composure blossomed. She reminded the crowd, and perhaps herself, that tennis isn't won in flashes of brilliance alone but in the persistence to endure, adapt, and emerge stronger. In the second set, she regained her footing, mixing power with patience and seizing key moments to break Vekic's serve when it mattered most. The set was tight and tense, yet when the final point was delivered, Eala had leveled the match 6-4, setting the stage for a dramatic finale. ASB Classic. With the score knotted and tension rising, the decider became a battle of wills. Each point was hard-fought, every rally a test of nerve. At 3-3, Eala managed to string together 2 crucial games, demonstrating a blend of athleticism and tactical acumen that left the crowd breathless. Though Vekic summoned her own resilience and briefly prolonged the contest, Eala closed out the match with a thunderous forehand winner that sent shockwaves through the arena and sealed her 4-6, 6-4, 6-4 victory, a testament to heart over hesitation. Daily Guardian. More than a match, grit and growth. What made this win special went beyond the numbers in the scoreline. The match lasted nearly 2 hours and 40 minutes, a marathon that tested both physical stamina and mental strength. Eala's recovery from a set down, her ability to recalibrate under pressure, and her refusal to let momentum slip away are the hallmarks of a competitor evolving into a champion. Her post-match sentiments reflected this growth. She spoke warmly of the supportive Filipino crowd in Auckland and of a lesson she holds dear: home is the people and not the place. Gulf News. In addition, her early doubles success at the tournament, notably defeating tennis legends Venus Williams and Alina Svitolina alongside partner Iva Jovic, seemed to fuel her confidence and competitive rhythm going into the singles match. Philstar.com. The crowd's roar, a rally beyond the baselines. One of the most poignant aspects of Eala's victory was the presence of her supporters. Tennis has often felt like a solitary sport, a player alone on a rectangle of court, reliant on her own grit. But that day in Auckland, the Filipino contingent turned the stands into a sea of cheers, chants, and heartfelt encouragement. Their energy became a palpable force,